You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Humphries versus Moseley.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone. Ms. Humphries, you are in court to prove that Mr. Moseley fathered your 2-month-old son, Tyler, while he was separated from the mother of his children. Mr. Moseley, you say she's going after the wrong man and that she should be pointing her paternity finger at her ex-boyfriend, Mr. Cook, because he's the baby's father.
Yes, Your Honor.
You say this paternity claim by Ms. Humphries has put your current relationship and your whole family in jeopardy.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Moseley, what is riding on today's results?
Me and Ms. Robinson been together for a minute, had rocky ups and downs in our relationship. If this is our child, then, you know, she gonna leave me, and I don't want her to leave me.
Were you in a sexual relationship with Ms. Humphries?
Yes, I was.
Was it during the window of conception when Tyler was conceived?
No.
It was not, in your estimation?
No, Your Honor.
Is that true, Ms. Humphries?
No, Your Honor, it was. Because at the time when I got conceived, we were sexual. That was like the end of August, beginning of September.
Were you having sex with anyone else during that time?
Yes, Your Honor.
You were. Was that sex also unprotected?
Yes, Your Honor.
It was. So why are you so certain Mr. Moseley is your child's father?
Because like I say, we were sexual when I found out what day I conceived. And that was like the end of August, the beginning of September.
But you also were having sex with the other guy during that time as well. Do you consider him as a potential father as well?
I mean, he could be, but I was more sexual, Mr. Moseley.
You were having more sex with him?
Yeah.
But you do understand it only takes once?
Right.
All right, Mr. Moseley, do the dates add up in your mind as she says she was intimate with you at the end of August, beginning of September? Is that true?
Your Honor, I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't even paying attention. I was there for the sex. So I don't know. You know, I just did it.
Okay.
This too much talking for me. This all I'm saying, Your Honor. You see my beautiful kids right here? I'm not saying this young man is ugly, but come on now, come look at the pictures. You know?
I mean, that don't matter.
I got light skin. Y'all see this? I got
it
light
don't
skin.
matter.
Children, so,
You're saying that your children look like you, and you're saying that you don't look anything like Tyler.
No, I don't. I mean, look at my children. They got my same chin. They got the big cheeks like me. Not only that, they was by the same woman and they still don't look like her. You know?
And that leads you to doubt.
Yes, a lot of doubt.
Okay. And then this has also put your relationship with Ms. Robinson in jeopardy because you've got this baby that's potentially out there that you could have fathered while you all were separated, but
yes.
I'm sure in the separation it wasn't part of the protocol for you to have a child.
No, it wasn't. At the same time, well, all I can say is this. I feel like it's her fault too, Your Honor. She should never broke up with me. She should never broke up with me. If she never broke up with me, I would never did what I did.
Also, it's Ms. Robinson's fault.
Hey.
Ms. Robinson, this is all on you. I'd like to hear from you. So Mr. Moseley says this is all your fault.
No,
This would not be happening if you had not left him, so you can blame yourself.
No, this is his fault. This is his fault, and this is her fault. And my thing is this: he's been doing things with women. This is the pinch of it compared to what I've been going through in the last 7.5 years. She was one, we got into it because she contacted me. Out of all the people that he out of all the people, Your Honor, that he messes with, she contacted me. She left me a message on Facebook. Tell my lying baby daddy, oh, he can see this with your line behind.
Yeah.
So you on my page. I didn't contact you. So
Girl,
you've been saying
yes,
for all this time that this is his child. So me and him are bickering because of this. You brought me into this. I had nothing to do with what y'all had going on.
But you kept involving yourself. Why?
Ladies.
How can she know what I'm saying?
Ladies, let's calm down. Look,
She always got
you
something to
do understand why Ms. Robinson is so upset.
I
They have
don't.
2 children together. So you don't think she has a reason to be mad?
No, I don't.
And why?
Because she knew about this.
You felt like
I
she
did
knew?
not.
Yes, you did.
did not.
I wouldn't be sitting up here saying
Wait a minute, Ms. Humphries. You
She
said
did.
she knew about your relationship?
Yes, she did. It's on Facebook. She blocked me on Facebook. Like,
She plays both men. That's what she's doing.
Okay.
She's
Why you
playing
mad?
She's playing both sides.
Why is this
She telling
your
one man,
business?
she telling one man he's a father, then she's telling him he's a
But
father.
I know who the
And she
dad
just
is.
sent me, Your Honor.
Mr.
She just sent me a week ago on Facebook that James is not the father. Called me
Because
on my
you
name.
keep doing this.
Let me
Stop
see
doing
that, Jerome.
this. Stop trying to be all up in my business.
You put me in
Tyler
there, and she
don't
left the
belong
number
to you.
again on that.
This is a post.
Yes.
From
That she
Facebook?
that she posted on my
Of course.
page.
Why would I think anything different?
No, that's the only way.
It says, to satisfy your curiosity, he's not my child's father. Please get that through your thick skull. So you basically said in this Facebook post that he's not the child's father, but you're saying you
Only
said that.
because she keep running her mouth.
I
I don't want her in a picture of nothing.
You do admit there's another man.
Uh-huh.
You admit to that.
Yes.
And you slept with him during this window, but you just said you were sleeping with Mr. Moseley Moore.
Yes.
And it's your testimony that you don't understand why Ms. Robinson is all up in arms.
I don't.
Because she knew about the relationship.
Right.
Was it your understanding that they were on a break as well? They were not together at the time?
Yes.
So in your mind, you were sleeping with an available, single man.
That's it.
So, Ms. Humphries, what is the nature of your relationship with Mr. Moseley now?
We still sexual. We still, like, we friends.
Do you want to watch Paternity Court on TV? Go to paternitycourt.tv to find your local listings. Oh, you still having
already.
sex with
Why you
Mr.
mad?
Moseley now?
Yes.
But Mr. Moseley, I can see by the look on your face that she's telling the truth.
She telling the truth.
So you still have sex with Miss Humphries?
I have, yeah.
And still going to continue to once this is done.
Yes.
See? Yes. Drama.
No, it's the truth.
And you say that without any reservation. Yes, I am. But you stand here saying your family's on the line. You don't
Listen.
want Miss Robinson to leave you.
Listen.
But you saying you having sex with Miss Humphries.
Listen. Your Honor, I love Tamika, all right? Okay? I'm not in love with her, but I do love her. Okay? I used to be in love with her, but like I kind of drifted off. You know what I'm saying? You know, I never had a father in my life to actually teach me certain things. And I know I shouldn't put this in the picture. You know, my mother taught me characteristics of a man. She never taught me how to be a man. You feel me?
But you making babies and then you denying and you don't want to take care of the ones you have. That's the thing. Take care of the ones you have. You going back and forth.
So I'm
Right,
confusing you now?
got
No,
you
I'm
in
definitely
here.
confused. Definitely confused. In a big, huge state of mind of confusion. And I'm tired.
So ultimately, you say you love Miss Robinson, but you're not in love with Miss Robinson, but you want your family with her. You want her to stay with you.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Because, I mean, things change. I never know. I might change, but you can't fault me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can fault me for the way that I am. You know what I'm saying?
No, let me say something, because I find this very interesting. Because I have heard, as I have counseled, represented families, men, women, as a family attorney, I hear so often, you know, men, they don't talk. He just doesn't talk. No. He won't talk. He won't say. He's talking now, but y'all not listening. He's telling you exactly how he feels and how he's gonna operate.
Don't get me wrong, I feel bad, but at the same time...
Look, of course you feel bad. Mr. Moseley, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that you are a little bit lost and a lot conflicted. We get that. And then the problem is, these women actually sleep with you. They keep sleeping with you. She knows you sleeping with her, and she knows you sleeping with her, and they both know you probably sleeping with somebody else. All right, Jerome, I'd like to talk to Mr. Cook. Can you please escort him in?
Look here.
Mr. Cook, thank you for joining us today. So do you believe you are Tyler's biological father?
To tell you the truth, I do not know. I mean, I would love to be his father, but them two, they perfect for each other, because they both liars.
Yes.
They both liars.
Yes.
They perfect for each other.
I'm a liar and I
They
came
both
from
are
both
liars.
of y'all.
They
I told both of
especially
y'all from
him.
the beginning.
I
He a liar too.
He's so
Hey, man, I ain't a liar, though. I'm real, bro. I ain't a liar. I tell the truth too much.
The day I went to take the DNA test, I see him and he told me him and Shanita haven't been having sex in months. But I just heard y'all say y'all having sex. So how could, what is this?
Where's that?
When
You all have not had sex again at all.
No, ma'am.
Ooh, Lord, Jerome, check that plate. Because you know sometimes people think it says Boo Boo the Fool, but it doesn't.
Exactly.
It says Lauren
So what
Lake.
you want us to lie or something?
Let me tell you something. You all know you all lying. Both of you can't even keep a straight face. It's so obvious.
If they ain't having sex, why she calling them baby daddy on Facebook?
Yes.
Man.
Y'all liars.
Yes.
Y'all perfect for
Baby
each other.
daddy, baby mama, I love
Baby
you.
daddy,
Baby daddy, I love you. Baby mama.
That.
Sound like both of y'all.
Okay.
Like both of
What
y'all
is
some
that
spies,
point?
man.
Let's get
That's your
some
baby,
order.
bro.
Let's get some order. Mr. Cook, have you been in the child's life?
Yes,
You have.
yes.
What have you done for Tyler?
I bought Tyler stuff for his baby shower. I was there when Tyler was born.
You were?
Yes.
At the hospital?
Yeah, but he wasn't there. He wasn't at the baby shower neither. When Miss Humphries told me she was conceived, which was September 1st, we eliminated Mr. Moseley from even being a candidate for being Tyler's father.
So in your mind, he was ruled out?
Yes.
And it was between you and who?
I don't
Anonymous.
know. I don't know.
Did she tell you you were definitely this child's father?
Still to this day,
Just
she
like
still
just
would
do
tell
him.
me
She
that
just
I'm
said
this
that
child's
again today.
father.
It was James.
But
Now,
my
now
thing
it's
is,
definitely is.
I don't
So
know.
wait, Miss Humphries, are you telling him that he's the child's father? And you're telling Mr. Moseley he's the child's father?
Wow.
But I'm the only one that's doing
She's
something
not
for the
lying
child.
now. She's telling the truth.
I'm the only one doing something for the child. I
So,
I
Mr.
keep
Humphries,
Tyler
why
more
are
than
you?
her.
Why is that your approach?
Because I was having unprotected sex with Mr. Cook and I was having unprotected sex with Mr. Moseley.
But you didn't tell either man that the other one was a possibility.
I did.
You did?
Uh-huh.
Well, he says you said Mr. Moseley was not a possibility.
That's after the fact I ruled out.
But I'm smarter than that, Your Honor, because I found video on her phone of them having sex at the end of August. So
Wow.
I don't.
It don't matter. I'm not with neither one of them. I can do what I
I'm
want.
not saying
That's your
that you
problem.
can't.
You keep
I
getting yourself in
can.
trouble.
But
Ain't
the-
no trouble. I don't get no whooping at the end of the day,
It don't
okay?
matter. You getting a
I
whooping
don't.
by
I do
knowing
not.
Your child's father.
I don't.
That's the whooping.
You getting your feelings hurt. That's what it is.
For real.
Getting
They
involved.
perfect for
Feelings
each
hurt.
other.
They
man.
are. I
They
know
are.
they hurt.
They
I
are.
know.
And
I know they
if it
hurt,
was
girl.
somebody that you cared about, your feelings
I
would be
care
hurt
about
too.
that one up
But he
there.
ain't got no other babies coming into the world
You
right
don't
now.
know that.
You all talking about this whole thing like it's a game. I mean, it really is shameful.
I know what it feels like to have a father. And I know what it feels like to not have a father. I just lost my father a year ago. You know, she wasn't there for me through none of this process. Instead, she was satisfying Mr. Moseley.
Yep. And he satisfied
The whole
her
year.
while I'm going through stuff.
The whole year.
So while you're grieving the loss of your father, you're saying Miss Humphries wasn't there to support you, but you're there to support
All the
her
time.
and Tyler.
All the time. With every bone in my body. I just had Tyler the weekend before we got here, y'all.
Because I had to threaten you.
You don't even know if I'm his daddy for real.
It don't.
You just sat here and told this man that he's the daddy.
Yes.
And now you gonna put all the responsibility on me?
Yes.
What you mean?
Because
I
you're
come
trying to
out of
make
my
it seem
pocket,
like
spend
you
my
just-
money for you and
don't,
Tyler.
Because I threatened
What you mean?
Everything you did, Nate, I had to threaten
No,
you to
you
do
didn't.
it.
No, you
If
didn't.
James daddy though, why you
No,
on
you
his
didn't.
head?
All right,
Because I
all
don't
right,
know.
all
Girl,
right.
Did you hear that from the beginning?
All right. At the end of the day, it is painfully clear that Miss Humphries, you have two men that think they're the father of this child potentially, two men that were there around the time the child was born. We just need the results.
But I don't see it, Charlie.
These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics and they read as follows. Ms. Robinson, I know this is a lot for you. If you need to sit down, it's up to you. I know out of everyone here, this matters a lot to you.
Yes.
In the case of Humphries versus Moseley, when it comes to 2-month-old Tyler Humphries, pertaining to whether his biological father is Mr. Moseley or Mr. Cook? It has been determined by this court. Do you want to watch Paternity Court on TV? Go to paternitycourt.tv to find your local listings. It has been determined by this court. His biological father is Mr. Cook.
Good.
Congratulations, Mr.
Right.
Cook.
Thank you. I thank you.
Does it feel good to finally know for sure? Mm-hmm. And now you know that everything you've done for this child has not been in vain. And I can feel your spirit as you sit next to me, that you want to do the right thing. You desire to do the right thing by this child. And that's why you were doing the right thing by his mother, even when she wasn't doing the right thing by you. Ms. Humphries, when I read that result, your reaction was interesting. It was as if it wasn't just that you didn't expect it, it was that wasn't the result you wanted.
Yep.
Understand you're not the first woman or the last to have a thing for a man that's never gonna do right by them. Because at the end of the day, he stood in open court, and even though he might have said, I'm not in love with her today, but I love her, he stood there and said, I don't want her to leave me, I want to be with her. I have yet to hear him say, I need Miss Humphries in my life. Don't give yourself away for free. You're a beautiful girl. But most importantly, let's put Tyler first, okay?
Yes.
I wish you all the very best of luck. Court is adjourned.